everyone, we're back with Laura Burr. Sorry about the long wait. I was sick last weekend, and of course Adventurex was the weekend before. But we're back now, and Dell's with me, and I'm going to stop talking now.
Hi.
There we go. So if you notice, this isn't where we were last time. I finally remembered how to get the death here. So you just be like, here, hey, I got a press pass.
A press pass? I'll keep it for you. Now get lost. We don't want your cat around here.
Oh? Oh, shit.
Hey, bitch. My hand is in your lap, and I'm stabbing it. Oh my god.
The thing I love about that is she does nothing. She just stands there just like, yep.
Yep, this is happening.
Oh, this is the greatest thing ever. Look at that.
It's interesting how they actually painted the blood on this, but not on the actual animation.
Well, because she didn't actually like do that until after he finished stabbing her in the other one. We're also going to try and get the death at the docks. I know that one involves waiting, so we're probably not going to be all that patient. So there might be a quick cut to the back to where we were, but if not, here it is.
I think we finished talking to all of those people.
Yes, that's what I was checking. All right, so we're back after trying to trigger that death. It did not work.
It didn't work, no.
So last time we spoke to everyone here, so let's go and talk to everyone in the other scenes before we start triggering the cutscenes. You know, covering our bases. Oh yeah!
Oh, what a comically cool.
You see a rotund, ruddy-complexioned man in a fez. Despite his bulk, he moves with dignity and grace.
I'm sure
he looks
he
like a
does.
penguin.
Madam, although your beauty eclipses even that of the crystal blue waters of the Nile, I am afraid I must insist that you refrain from handling the goods.
I want to handle your goods all the time.
Oh, I'm sure you won't. Oh,
You must be Mr. Patashapet Smith. Nice gold unk you're wearing. Quite a party, ain't it?
oh, I find it distasteful to celebrate thievery in the name of science. The artifacts in this museum Egyptian collection do not belong here. They belong to Egypt, in Egypt, around Egypt.
Shit, sorry.
You skipped my conversation, Miss Bo.
No, I skipped mine, but you go ahead.
Oh, it is the truth, and the thieves who robbed Egypt. Oh,
Nice weather we're having. Let's see if we can trigger that again. Aww.
I'm not in the mood to do.
I fucked that up. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Oh, I do not know. You dare to mention his name to me? He's the blasphemous temple destroyer and tomb robber who stole the Dagger of Amon from Egypt. You will know the full force of the curse of the pharaohs.
The curse of the pharaohs? What's that?
Oh, the defilers of the great Egyptian tombs and temples will all die as a result of their crimes. The gods themselves will punish them. The great Amon-Ra will snuff out Peeping Cutter's life as easily as I can crush a dung beetle under my shoe.
How will this happen with the goods?
Amon-Ra works in mysterious ways. You will have to wait and see.
Wow, I sure hope the goods come around.
I had hoped that Dr. Carrington would listen to reason. I'd made another appointment to speak with him about the return of the Dagger of Amon-Ra to its rightful home. But this seems futile since it is no longer in the museum.
Another appointment? You spoke to Dr. Carrington once already? Carrington.
Oh, only by phone. He denied Egypt's claim to the dagger. It was hoped that a personal visit would convince him of our sincerity, but the situation has changed since then. Ooh. I believe he is investigating the burglary of the Dagger of Amon-Ra. Perhaps if he stopped drinking, he might have a chance of finding it.
And there he is right there.
Oh, I still have some trouble with your language. I do not know this Grotfuller. Is it some sort of local delicacy?
Yes.
I like it. Oh, I do not understand the term low fat. Perhaps it is because I learned English in Egypt.
Maybe. Do you know my dad?
The English longbow was a formidable weapon. The English won the Battle of Agincourt against formidable odds because they were equipped with longbows.
I said jumbo, not longbow.
I've never heard of a John bow. It must have been an American invention. It kind of was, actually.
Yeah. Do you know Ziggy?
Oh, never heard of it.
Oh.
Is that like a cigarette?
Yeah. You smoke him.
Oh. Oh, Dr. Miklos is very well educated for a woman. I would like her more if she were an Egyptian.
Ow.
And if she were a man.
Oh.
Ah, a delightful girl. I keep asking her if she'd like to be my second wife. She is so very feminine, seductive, charming, and attractive, and...
I get the idea. Jesus whizzes.
Oh, you should try more to be like that. Men would like you more that way.
Okay.
Wow, rude.
Men like me just fine the way I am, but okay, let me just rearrange my cleavage.
That's what you think. I think you're quite annoying.
Oh.
Oh, how rude.
He learned English in Egypt.
Heimlich is that annoying guard who works here. His fanatical devotion to his occupation is admirable, but he seems lacking in his mental capacities. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I asked myself a question.
And he speaks German all the time.
Well, he's German, so... Do you know with Steve Dorian? He works at the docks.
Oh, I don't associate with common dock workers, madam.
But this one was hot and sexy.
Oh, then I might pay him a visit. Oh, I have only met her briefly, but she seems to have a sincere concern about my problems. A charming woman.
Wow.
I'm sure she does.
That's just Laura's answer to everything. Wow.
Wow. Ramses I, Ramses I was pharaoh during the 90th dynasty from 1307 to 1306 BC. But Ramses II... I'm telling you all of this, but you don't really care, do you?
No.
Okay, good.
Actually, I was referring to Ramses Najir, you know, the accountant here.
Oh, Najir is... never heard of him.
You sure you don't know him?
No, I mean, yes. English is such a difficult language, isn't it not? I think you know him.
Yeah, I think you banged him before.
Oh, I never heard of it. What is this banging?
I think you'd like it.
Oh, so far I found the police in your country to be very ineffective. The Egyptian authorities would have captured the dagger thief by now, and they probably would have cut his hands off.
Delicious. I mean, cut his hands off? Like chicken wings?
It is the proper punishment for thieves. Tradition demands it. We find it very effective in our country.
Yes.
I have not been in this country for long enough to discuss the merits of your laundry establishments.
You sure about that?
Yes. I arrived there on the Andrea Doria 1 week ago. If I had known Dr. Carrington was aboard that ship, I would have spoken to him at length during the voyage.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
No.
This could be a fine museum if the management would return its stolen Egyptian artifacts to their proper home.
What, in an Egyptian museum? Then,
I'm basically telling you the same thing every time.
So, since you're new here, what do you think of New York? Isn't it exciting?
It reminds me of Cairo, except that it is colder here and the people are obnoxious.
Wow!
Wow! Oh, my English is not good to speak easy, but I think it's improving.
I love you, Padasha Patsman.
I played silly little joke on you.
Oh.
Taking notes is a typically American thing to do. In Egypt, we remember everything. We need to know because our mental capacities are greater. I forget nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. It should come in handy for examining things. However, I would warn you to be careful about what you choose to examine.
Like your balls? I mean,
Oh, please put your... No, don't put it there. Please, Miss Bo. I can get my own drinks, thank you.
Are you sure about that? I got you a whole glass of nothing.
Oh,
Would you say this has been a good year for you, sir?
no. The great treasures of my country's past are leaving Egypt in a flood greater than the Nile.
And
The
you
Nile-
came to New York. As I understand it, artifacts only leave your country with the approval of the Egyptian Antiquities Service, so they're jerks. You should be talking to them.
Bah, the Antiquity Service is a tool of the British. If they want to steal something, they steal it, just like the ancient tomb robbers. But they will pay, just as the tomb robbers will pay when they get caught.
Uh-huh. That almost sounds like a threat,
No.
y'all.
I, Ptahship Tut Smith, do not threaten. I merely carry out the will of the great Amon Ra.
And if he's threatening people?
Then it is fine, because it is God.
Since you're an expert on the subject, what can you tell me about Egyptology that's not gonna make me yawn?
The study of ancient Egyptian history is the greatest significance. Many of our modern religious customs originated in the ancient world. The time of the great pharaohs and the great Egyptian gods was the peak of human civilization. Our modern society is merely a shadow of its former glory when compared to the pinnacle of human development reached by the ancient Egyptians. They knew the truth, and they knew it was Amon-Ra. He left Egypt to world dominate.
Aren't you exaggerating just a teensy bit?
Oh, I would not expect you to understand. You're not an Egyptian. You are a woman.
What's that supposed to mean? These are breasts?
I grow tired of this topic. Speak of something else if you wish to continue your conversation. Rude! This is
What do
so
you
rude.
think about the burglary? I mean, have you heard anything about the burglary? What do you
No.
think about it?
Nothing. No. I told you, nothing.
Do you have any idea who would want to steal the Dagger of Amon?
It has already been stolen once from Egypt.
I can see I won't get anywhere on this with you on this topic.
Egypt!
We're gonna go now, so
Egypt!
we'll see you guys next time in the next episode of Laura Bow.